Microsoft is awesome at giving us all kinds of online material, YouTube videos. The community is fantastic. In order for that to be the most effective, it's really important to make sure that you try to get on board with the lingo of Business Central, understand what different pages are, what those things are called. So here we're just going to navigate around some of the common areas, and I'm just going to give you the Microsoft or Business Central name for it so that as you're online and looking at help guides, literature, documentation, YouTube videos, etc., it just helps to get you to understand those things a little bit better, especially when you're new. So we're going to just jump right in. So again, you've got your role center. Up above here, these are all actions. So actions are things like adding and creating new records. When you've got, list pages of things, documents or records that are already created, those are called list pages. Down here, these are called queues or activity queues. So essentially what these are here is these are just saved views that are in the system. So you could certainly, if you don't have these queues available on every single role center, which a lot of the times they aren't, you could still drill into that queue. You can open up your filter. You can see exactly what the filters are that have been outlined. You could, if you liked another role center better, you could always create that very same view and just save it for yourself using the saved view video that we did. But from there, you would be able to essentially quickly get to the same data. You just wouldn't have the little blue square here directly on your role center. But a lot of the times, you don't necessarily need it. If you do need extra cues or activities added that aren't there, we can certainly add them with just a small tweak to the customization. So these here, they're called activity views, and essentially they're just saved views of list pages. A list page is essentially when you list your items, when you list your customers, when you list your vendors. So if we go to items and we search it, you'll see that it lists it as a list page again. That also tells us that we're in the right place and kind of gets us used to the lingo. So again, when you see a list of master records or things like that, that's what Business Central references as a list. When you open up from the list and you drill into the record, you're drilling into the card. So right now I'm looking at the item card. I could be looking at a resource card. I could be looking at a vendor card. I could be looking at a customer card. But essentially, I'm looking at a card page. And within each of these card pages, you have various areas. When I collapse these different sections, these areas are called your fast tabs. So these are fast tabs of information. In other videos that we've done, you can show and hide the information that's been put into these fast tabs. When you collapse, you can have information shown to you, so there may even be an opportunity to never have to expand that and use more real estate on your page. You could just have the key pieces or things that you would need to know as part of the collapsed little cheat sheet here. Over here, you have what's called your fact box. So if you're doing any kind of reading or they're saying go to the item fact box, they're talking about the right-hand side, this little pane here. And then, of course, when you scroll out, you've got just your main role center. So this here is your role center. This is your landing page that's got a lot of the shortcuts and the things that help you to do your job.